Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Made by Moody. Today, we'll be briefly touching on how to send a finished logo design work to your clients. And not just how to send it in a way that would not just leave the client stunned, but have him coming back for more work and actually give you loads of referral. So what we have on the screen basically is how we'll be achieving that, right? So this is a logo pack for a logo that I just finished concluding. So I'll just jump into this logo pack so you see what I'm talking about and how organized that is. So once we open the logo pack now, you can see it's actually segmented into three different folders, right? So we have a folder for the full logo. Basically, what the full logo is the logo mark and the logo type. And we have another folder for the logo mark, just the logo mark itself. And we have another folder for the logo type, right? So once you open the full logo, you'd see you have four other folders, right? You have alternate color, you have black, you have full color, and you have white, right? So depending on what you're designing and how you're designing your logo, you might have an alternate color, you might not have an alternate color, right? But for this logo, I do have an alternate color. And also, like I said, each of the contents of each of these folders are basically the same thing. You can see we have EPS, JPEG, PDF, PNG, and SVG here. You go to black, see the same thing. EPS, JPEG, PDF, PNG, and SVG. Same thing for full color, same thing for white, right? So I'll just use alternate color for this video, right? So you want to have the logo in at least four of these formats you're seeing on the screen. I'll touch on all of them, right? But I'll touch on the four particular ones I'm talking about, right? So in no particular order, the first one is JPEG. This is like the most widely used file format for logos, for photographs. It's very, very widely used. I mean, this is basically the first format you're going to be exporting your logo in, right? It's also the default format. This PNG is basically like the JPEG but without background, right? So for graphics that require transparency, right, that and that won't lose quality when compressed, PNG is the go-to file format. EPS. So this is actually my favorite. This is like the best file format that you can share with the client, right? So why I love it is because it's good for scalability, right? You can scale it like very, very high and it won't pixelate, it won't lose quality. You can also shrink it down, like scale it down, and it won't lose quality. So this is great for large scale printing. It's great for printing. I mean, this is like the best, right? SVG is very, very similar to EPS, right? But just the difference, I mean, both of them are vector graphics. This is SVG, I think that means scalable vector graphics, right? So the difference, like I said, between SVG and EPS is that while EPS is good for printing, right, SVG is great for web design. And the last but not the least, which was intentionally the last, right, is PDF. So this is like the most not necessary one to send, right? I mean, if the client already has SVG and EPS, it wouldn't matter if they have PDF. But I like to add it as an add-on, right? So what PDF does is it helps it helps preserve document formats, and it ensures consistency across different devices and different softwares as well. When you're done, you want to have everything zipped together in one folder like this and sent to the client. Do this and watch the client come back for repeat business and also give you not just a great testimonial, but loads and loads of referral.